Ayy, Kung Lao wristbands looking like a hitman, but a nigga tryna hit a lit man. Took her to the bathroom, fucking through the zip man, left her leg shaking like the crib dance. Who that at the front door? Think that that's the crib man.
Alright, so in this video, I'm about to give y'all some anime that y'all should be watching this season, or I don't know, semester, you know, whatever you want to call it. So the first one is going to be The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. So basically, this guy, he dies straight up in the real world. As of now, he dies as he's walking down the street with one of his homeboys, or I don't know, like his little homie, I guess, I don't know, his friend. And he ended up dying. I'm not gonna say how, but he ended up dying, getting reincarnated into a slime. And when he was dying, basically he was getting like these little attributes or upgrades, whatever you want to call them, like to where, like, let's say he was drowning, right? Oh, he said, oh, I can't breathe, I'm drowning, or I'm suffocating, or something like that. He ended up getting like, he would end up getting an attribute so where he can't drown. He could basically breathe underwater or something. So, and he got like a lot of attributes. I'm not about to go through them, and the one I just named, you know, it's not spoiling because that, I don't think that really happened. Like, I don't think he got an attribute for that, but that happened. And then right after that, it ended up showing us, like, you know, like what he was doing as when he got reincarnated into the new world as a slime. And the first episode was pretty good. Like, I liked it. Like, it was not that bad. But the main thing I want to talk about is the ending, like where the music come in and everything. The ending, I don't know, you know how you got the opening, the OP song, and then the ending song. So the ending song, like in the little, like, I guess the clip as it was going off, where it shows everybody names and who worked on it and everything, it was showing like fights and like how he could I am about to spoil this for you. I guess like this is spoiling because I mean I don't really know if he could be sharing a body with this girl for all I know, but I'm gonna just say that that's not happening and that he's actually able to turn into a human, because that's what it looked like. And it's really sweet the way he did it. Like, that joint is cool. Like, he was fighting right with a sword as a human, and then he turned into a slime ball and literally like cut the air and ended up cutting this snake in half. Like, I thought that was cool, and some of the fight scenes that I was seeing while the ending was going on was really cool and like dope. Like, I think that's gonna be like a really good anime. The next one on my list, let me see, I got it on my TV because I can't remember this by heart, and I'm not about to write this down, I'm sorry, I don't keep paper. Is Zhuan Yuan. This seems like kind of like a you know, like those Chinese type, I don't know, animes that be getting animated. It seems like it's like that. It's actually interesting. It's about this girl that and her sister, and I think the boy is their like childhood friend. I don't think it's their brother, but they basically they village got ransacked by this other big empire. The boy ends up going to the empire as a slave, but he ends up becoming a like an engineer. I'm not gonna say how, but he ends up becoming an engineer. He's not a slave no more. He's an engineer, not a head. You know what I'm saying? Hierarchy. He got raised up in that hierarchy. The girls, they go from town to town making money, kind of like doing like, you know, this little fighting act, like a Shakespeare like fighting act. And one of the girls is armless. Like, I thought that was dope, and she is cold. Like, her fighting skills, A1. Like, she cold. Like I ain't gonna lie, she could probably kick somebody's ass on some real, like, she could kick somebody's ass. I don't know who, but she kicking somebody's ass, I'm telling you. And I'm not gonna say, I guess I shouldn't tell like the rest of that, but that's gonna be a good one. What is it called? Zhuan, Xuanyuan. You should go watch that. It's pretty good. It seemed like it's gonna be pretty good. Do I think it's gonna be better than Reincarnated as a Slime? No, I think actually this one, Zhuan Yuan, is gonna go like it's gonna be underrated. I think it's gonna be underrated. Like, I can't really, because the last time I remember like something like this that was like in Chinese names and everything that went underrated was like Blood Divorce, and Blood Divorce was actually like bad from what I heard. And I watched, like, I gave it the little 3-episode go. I am gonna finish it because I have a rule with myself that whatever anime I watch, it could be trash, I'm going to finish it. Like, I don't like ReZero. I think ReZero is trash, but when this second season come out, best believe I will be watching it and reviewing it. And I'm actually I'm not about to say I'm hyped, but I'm expecting things to get better because of the 5 princesses that like are in that election. And Anastasia, I just found out her name is running, but Anastasia Hogan, she was like one of the main ones, I think, that was like talking that mess, like about how strong her country and army was. One of them, it was either the orange hair girl or the pink purple hair girl, whatever. It was one of them two, and they was talking so much mess about how they army and country was just the shit. And I think it was basically supposed to be America, even though, you know, I'm digressing right now. I'm digressing, but Juwan is gonna go underrated. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna go underrated, but I definitely think it should be like on your list. The next one, Run with the Wind. So this one starts off with a boy running. Why is he running? He just shoplifted from a grocery store. But he is gone. Like, he getting gone. Like, boy is out here Usain Bolting it. Like, he is out of here. He not playing. He not trying to get caught. I'm not gonna lie. The graphics in all three of these animes I just named are amazing. And this one, I really like this one because it's different. It's like, it reminds me of, oh my gosh, what does this remind me of, bro? I can't even think of it. But it's a good, and it, like, the way it looks is really sweet. Like, it's, Run with the Wind, man. It's gonna be pretty sweet. But basically, this boy, he's running from the guy he shoplifted from, and then it's another guy on a bike that pulls up on him like, "You like running? You like running? You like running, right?" He on the bike, "You like running, right?" And then dude just looking at him like, "Bro, what is your problem? Like, get away from me." And so man, it's so hard trying to talk about this too without spoiling it. Fucking, I'm about to spoil it. So basically, I'm about to spoil this one because I don't know how to tell this one without spoiling it. So if you don't want to spoil it, I don't know. Click off this video because I can't tell you when the next time's like gonna be, to be honest. So sorry about that. He basically ends up going back to the guy's house because he's homeless. The boy who was shoplifting was homeless. He didn't have nowhere to stay. He lost all his money in a mahjong match, from what he said. He lost all his money in a mahjong match. Why was he betting? I don't know. They didn't tell. And he goes back, and the guy, he doesn't know this, but the guy basically set everybody in their household up. It's like nine of them already, and it's 10, including the new boy who just shoplifted basically. And the guy who's like the realtor or the owner of the house, he is the track coach for their college that they all go to. So they all go down to eat, right? First he introduced the boy to everybody. They all went downstairs to eat, and that's when he drops the news on them like, "Yo, yeah, y'all about to run track with me. Just want y'all to know that. I don't care if you've never ran track in your life. Y'all about to run track." And they all like, "Huh, Nani? What?" Like, they like, "Bro, no. We no run track. We don't do." No, listen. They running track. And he said he trying to beat everybody. And he knew who the boy was who shoplifted too. Because I guess it might have been on some Hanebado type stuff, like how Aragaki knew who Ayano was because she played her in the match and everything, and obviously Ayano didn't know who Aragaki was because she was out of there, she was zoned out, but you know, he probably beat him back then in the race. But yeah, Run with the Wind, definitely you should check it out. Now this last one I think that I'm about to talk about, because I'm pretty sure this is the last one that I'm talking about. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Bunny Girl Senpai. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. This is going to be good. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be about as interesting as, what was it called? I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Look, I can't remember the time I got reincarnated as slime. It's gonna be as good, bruh. It is about to be as good, man. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be sweet. And it's about this girl who basically, like, she is like, so, and I'm probably just gonna have to spoil this for y'all too. She was invisible. Like, she became invisible. She used to be this girl that was like famous, man, famous. She was on this little TV show as a kid, and she was like, I don't know, like I think it was like a little opera, you know, whatever, like a little opera show or them little dramatic shows that your grandma probably watched, because I know my grandma watching. But she was on those shows, one of those as a kid, and as she grew up, she got into movies and acting and modeling, blah 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 blah. She stopped wanting to do that for some reason. I don't know why. I forgot. Either I forgot or they didn't tell it yet. But she stopped wanting to do that. She wanted to go back to school. She declared this in middle school, 8th grade. Yeah, she was like, yo, listen, I'm going back to school. And somehow, like, you know how legal situations are. Legal situations can be tough and, you know, kind of itchy and scratchy and all that, you know, whatever, whatnot. Basically, she wasn't able to go back immediately, and she didn't end up going back to that summer, which I don't know. I think this has to do with it. We don't know yet. It's the first episode, but she ended up just becoming invisible for like a few days, so she has to wear this bunny suit she wears this bunny suit to see if people see her sometimes, you know, like so she can get a reaction. And there's like one guy who can only see her when she's invisible, and his sister might be able to also. I don't know. Yeah, kind of, because they kind of hinted at that this episode when they did show that. But yeah, only this one guy can see her. But it's really good. It's like one of those little mysteries, romance shonen. It's going to be funny. From what Chibi Review said, yes, I watched his video, and I'm not trying to piggyback off him, but from what he said, it's similar to like the Monogatari series and Snafu. And I haven't watched Snafu, but Snafu is funny. I haven't watched it like completely through. It's one of those things that I gotta come back to. But Snafu is definitely funny though. Like I remember watching like the first few episodes and I was like, bro, this is funny, but I didn't have Crunchyroll back then, so I was broke, so I couldn't finish it because I was broke, and I didn't want to watch it on my laptop and have to click to the next video. But those are like 4 animes that I'm suspecting to be good this season. You know, I could do more, but I'm not going to right now. I might make another video, you know. But yeah, man, check those out. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all already know about it, but definitely check them out if you was scared. You know, check them out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Tokyo Ghoul is gonna be ass this season. I'm so serious. I watched the first Tokyo Ghoul read and I was just like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like I don't read manga like that. Like, there's very few manga that I read. So, and I wasn't really trying to read the Tokyo Ghoul manga, bro. Even though I read that one chapter when it got real juicy. I'm talking about real juicy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When Kaneki and what's her name got real juicy. Listen, I did read that. I had to read that. Listen, For Neverwell was like, hey, listen, if this ain't the one chapter you read, you need to read this one. I read that and I was like, dang, man. Shout out my boy Kaneki, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty pissed off that he turned into Sasuke too, so I didn't like that. But like, it definitely seems like this is about to, Tokyo Ghoul Re is about to be ass. Like this. And that's sad because it's like, bruh, like, this is the last we're gonna get of Tokyo Ghoul, and y'all thought that y'all was gonna be able to put 100 chapters into 12 episodes? Nah, man. Nah. Y'all just seen Black Clover is going for like 100 or 150. So why the fuck would you do that? I don't know. These companies are weird, you know. I don't know, but yeah, man, check those 4 anime out. They were actually pretty good. I had a good time watching them this morning before I went to school and died, but came back home and made these videos. You know what I'm saying? If you want to follow me on social media, Syndigo Velli, SYNDIGO VELI, I think. You know what I'm saying? Go follow me on that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Have a blessed day. Belly out there, big.
Used to wanna fuck on like Carly, like my government name really never. I think that pussy hot as a kettle. She would describe my dick as a shovel in the dick. Ask me what question, what does my husband resemble, and I see me overdose, not in the middle. Ask me what question, what does my husband